you're watching this video, which you obviously are because you hear me talking, you already know that about Rhoback, and you're looking to buy it, and you're looking for a review, but specifically now on their outerwear. So we're doing a Q-zip and a hoodie review because we already know their polos are awesome. We did a previous video on it. So we're gonna dive deep into a little other sector they're going into the outerwear when things get a little bit chilly around. Cheers. This is Dude Reviews. I'm your trusted advisor. I'm invested, not wearing a vest today, but invested in helping you make great purchase decisions because there's a lot of cool stuff out there. It has a lot of reviews, but you know those reviews get rewards and credits and stuff. You can't always trust them. So we go out and buy our own stuff, try it out, tell you how it is so you can decide, hey, is it the right thing for you or not? All right, make sure you like this video if you like the content. Subscribe for future videos that come out so you can get the information sooner and get all the cool stuff before your friends. And lastly, please comment with any questions, but also what you want to see moving forward because I'll go out and buy it, we'll test it out, and we'll tell you what you think. Simple as that. All right, cheers. All right, so today we're reviewing some Rhoback outerwear. We're gonna do an unboxing or unbagging. And would you look at that, it's already unbagged. I couldn't help myself when I ordered the hoodie that it had to open it up ahead of time, but we're gonna show you the contents of what we got here. So you see I'm already wearing the Q-zip. This is more of a hoodie review. I guess it's overall outerwear review since they're both similar, different styles. I've had the Q-zip for a while, love it, and we'll get into that in a minute. But this is we're gonna talk about the hoodie a little bit before we get in the Q-zip, and we'll do some comparisons, pros and cons, all that stuff, okay? So for an unbagging, which by the way, pretty cool bag. I guess if you're into bags. But maybe they could go more paper and save the world instead of plastic. I don't know. But anyway, so we'll pull the hoodie out. We went ultra bro. I don't know, it's not a name bro. I would call this maybe Zoomer. I'm a little old, I feel like, to be wearing this. It intrigued me.
It's more of a college wear.
It is, yeah, maybe a college wear younger. And well, they got some stuff in there. Look at this, handwritten note. This is pretty nice. I like that. Ooh. Even they don't know who I am or whatever it may be. It's cool that they do that. And they do have your want a free polo thing. Earn a free polo, which by the way, I did that. Had a pretty dope picture of me on a one wheel jumping a bunker. Didn't really jump the whole thing, but
we can show that on screen here in a second.
The picture was pretty cool, and so I got a free polo for it. And then I decided to be a fanboy and make a video on their polos and then do some other stuff. And then they're like, oh yeah, we'll send you a free polo. And they never did. So Rhoback, if you're watching this, you guys ghosted me and you should send me some stuff to review to make up for it. Anyway, so it's just a bag with stuff in it, right? But here's the contents inside. So I went with the tie-dye. They didn't have the pink heather with the green nostrils on it, or the, what do you call these? Nostrils. Ties, drawstrings, whatever.
I like nostrils.
Yeah, they had green ones on there with pink heather. It's pretty cool. And I was like, you know what? Tie-dye is kind of cool again. I try to convince myself to like this. I think I'm too old. I mean, I'm in my mid-30s.
Okay, boomer.
And it just felt too, the word sophomoric, too young. I don't know. I just don't love the color. It just felt too much. My wife hated it, but that kind of made me want to keep it because she didn't like it. But anyway, it's a hoodie. They've got the patented stripe on it, which the stripe has on the back side here. It's got the dog right on the corner there. It's just like all their fabric, like the polos. I love the Q-zip. I think it's great. It can be warm, but also can be cool, moisture wicking, breathing. It stretches a million ways, all that sort of stuff. And it's just a phenomenal product. And this fits really well. It fits nice and trim, true to size. The length is good, so it doesn't hang down like on your butt like this. Overall, I like it. It's just I feel like I got the wrong color. And I do like the contrasting drawstrings, which are pretty cool. We're going into pros right now, right?
Bros.
So the bros. So the unique selling point with Rhoback, it's all about crave activity, doing fun stuff. It has kind of a southern, East Coast, South Coast, that's what Southern is, right? Kind of vibe to a country club vibe to it with the tennis and the golf and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. But you can wear it for pretty much anything. And they stay true to form with their hoodies, which they originally did the polos, and now they have some other stuff. So those are the pros of it. Some of the best fabric at a reasonable price. There's some other brands out there with phenomenal fabric, but you're going to pay a heftier price. It isn't cheap, but a heftier price. I think the hoodie was $90 or $100. I think $90, maybe $100. So again, I like it. I think I'm sending this back for a different color, but I think it was pretty good. So that's the pros on those. To add on to it, or the bros for the Q-zip. I mean, it's got a zip, so you can show off the cabbage. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's got that. It's got the collar, contrasting collar. The cuffs are great on this. Let me see on the hoodie. The hoodie cuffs are like classic hoodie cuffs, right? You have a little bit more length on it. These are a little shorter at the cuff. For comparison, here's this. We'll throw on the hoodie real quick. We'll fast forward this part. All right, so here's the fit of the hoodie. Pretty nice. Like I said, a little extreme for my tastes, right? But it might be perfect for you. Overall, it fits well, feels really nice. Great product. Very bro-fisticated. Okay, so we went through all the bros and the pros. Right, stretchy, fits well, good fabric, lasts a while. The Q-zip that I have, I've had it for over a year and it holds up very well. So to recap the bros, overall, great stretch, great fabric, lots of, well, hoodie has a few colors, Q-zip has a ton out there. So there's a lot of options, which is nice. Doesn't retain stink, washes well, holds up well. I've had the Q-zip for a while and we'll go into that in the cons, but everything about it, other than a small thing, has held up extremely well. So overall, it stays true to form. So if you like Rhoback polos and you're not sure about pulling the trigger on the hoodie or the Q-zip, I'd say go for it. At very least, you send it back. Now next on the cons, since I'm wearing the hoodie, the first con, other than the color in my opinion, I can't really call it a con because there's more options out there. I like a kangaroo pocket in a hoodie. You know, even if there's little slits here that are like individual, you don't necessarily need the actual pouch thing, but if just like little slits on the side there that kind of keeps it true to form where you can still slide your hands in. There's something about a hoodie and just chilling, doing this, and then leaning back, right? Feel me out here, right?
Yeah, I got you.
Put hand in here. I feel like my other hand is missing a part. Like this hand feels like it's at home, right? It's comfortable, it's being nurtured. This one feels like a lost child. Like one of the lost boys in Robin Hood. This hand just feels it's left out, right? This one is perfect. So, I mean, I guess you could always pull the old Al Bundy, but it'd be nice to have a little pocket there, or even like a little zipper thing on the side to stuff some things into just in case. Okay, next to the cons, there's really not many cons. Everything about my Q-zip I've liked. The only thing I would say on it is that like some of the stitching in the back here has kind of come a little unraveled where I just sear it off with a lighter. And then the striping in the back, if you can see here, it's become a little weathered where it's starting to lose some of its quality. But I mean, I've washed this thing quite a bit and I've had it for, like I said, over a year. Overall, you can wear it just as a standalone. You can throw it over a polo. You can do just about anything with the Q-zip regarding wearing it. And the hoodie, I haven't had a lot of time with it, but it's essentially the same fabric. It's the same thing, just more of a hoodie style and some different designs. All right, for these, we can't do a squat test, so we came up with what was the cliffhanger test?
Or,
right? Or the thriller, whatever
what about
it is.
The flex fit?
This here?
Yeah.
This is fine. Flex it, moves fine, it stretches, there's no restriction.
From the back.
Right here. The cliffhanger, it doesn't pull up that high, right? It still covers. It's not too much here, right? So press test here. Same thing with the hoodie. I don't need to put it back on. We'll do a super dope kettlebell test. Ready? We'll do the snatch.
Wow.
Right? How's that look? Not too much pull.
Sit, give it to the front.
This way?
Yep, and then I'll bring it back.
Good.
Perfect.
Right? Okay. So not bad. I passed those tests. Doesn't rise up too high, doesn't get bunched up. It kind of sits down pretty well. I mean, what's the worst thing? You have to pull it down just a little bit. I think if the fit is perfect, at least for me. And I think, can you look at what my size is?
That's a big old M.
Big old M. So I'm a medium. I about on a good day, 190, 6 foot. and I wear a medium, and this is basically how it fits. I got a medium for the hoodie as well. Larges fit a little bit larger.
It's the final verdict.
All right, so for the final verdict, Mitch, I don't think you have much to say about this, only because, right, you don't own any Rhoback, you haven't really tried it that much.
Correct. I mean, it looks phenomenal. It looks like it fits true to size, which I'm a big fan of. And they have very unique colors. I like their color scheme. It's not your generic kind of Nike black, gray, navy blue. It kind of switches it up.
There's a ton. The polos, the Q-zips, I'm surprised. They even have like 30 different, I think, styles of Q-zips. And they run out pretty quickly, but they restock it pretty well. Shipping experience is phenomenal. Return experience is phenomenal. That's important because there's some brands I've tried where I just get pissed off because the shipping and like just the communication is terrible.
Yep.
Good customer service. As you saw, they have the written note on there. I do have a grievance to pick with them for not sending me some free stuff for doing some other videos, other things.
That solid photo we're about to show maybe for the second time this video.
Woo! Exactly. Maybe now we've done 2 videos on Rhoback stuff. They'll send us something free that we can try out and make another review. Huh? What do you think? Because even if like a couple thousand people see this, maybe if a few buy it, it's worth it at that point, right?
It will not bias our opinion if they send us something for
No,
free.
it won't. I mean, it just makes sense to review more things, right?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
all. So, final verdict. What do you think, Mitch? How many White Russians do we give this out of 5?
Well, since I have no experience in this one, I can only throw 1 White Russian to it. I love the look of it, and it looks like it fits you perfectly for what size you are.
Yeah.
It's kind of that what do you call it, a marge?
A marge, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't, usually mediums fit too tight.
Yes.
Depending on the brand.
Size is
one,
good. Mm-hmm.
For your size and what your measurables are.
Yeah, there you go. What are your numbers? What are your numbers?
What's your numbers? I would have thought that was a large. So knowing that the medium fits more true to more fitting medium, if that makes sense.
Yep. So total, out of 5 White Russians, 4... Let's just get 4 straight for the hoodie. 4 White Russians for the hoodie, and I'm gonna go 4 2/3 for the Q-zip. Right? So I give the Q-zip a little bit higher of a rating. Any other questions on the usage of this? Do you think for hoodie and Q-zip?
No, it looks very comfortable from the outside looking in.
Yeah. So I'd say buy it if you like the Q-zip look. Go for the Q-zip. Can't go wrong. Buy 3 of them. Really. I mean, you need at least 2. The hoodie. Depends if you like hoodies. I'm not a huge hoodie guy, but if I were to wear a hoodie, I like it. It's not a hefty, thick hoodie. It's thin. So it will be warm, but it's not going to be like super cozy, cold as balls out type wear a hoodie, just so you know. So that is the review of the outerwear of Rhoback, the Q-zip, and the hoodie. This is Dude Reviews, where we provide you authentic reviews, where we buy the stuff that's out there that is not really necessarily a household name, or you're not sure, never tried it before. We go buy it, we try it, we tell you how it is, so that way you know if you're making the right decision or not to buy cool stuff. Cheers. Good night.